Question number 15 is asking calculate the enthalpy change for the process. So we need to calculate the enthalpy change for this process, right? This is our desired equation. And calculate the bond enthalpy for CCl bond in CCl4 gaseous, right? So we are given with the data, enthalpy of vaporization for CCl4 is given, then enthalpy of formation for CCl4 is given, enthalpy of atomization of carbon is given, right? Then enthalpy of chlorine, enthalpy of atomization for chlorine is given, right? So students, enthalpy of atomization is basically the enthalpy when one mole of bonds are completely broken into obtain the gas, to obtain atoms in the gaseous phase, right? So first data which is given to us is enthalpy of vaporization of CCl4, right? So means CCl4 liquid changing to CCl4 gaseous, right? तो इसकी enthalpy हमें दी enthalpy vaporization that is 30.5 kilojoule per mole. Next we are given enthalpy of formation for CCl4. So CCl4, 1 mole of CCl4 is formed from its elements present in gaseous state, right? So which is carbon graphite and Cl2 gaseous, right? Balance it. Then इसकी हमें enthalpy कितनी दी हुई है, -135.5 kilojoule per mole. Clear? Then enthalpy of atomization is given for carbon, means carbon solid is changing to carbon gaseous, right? Gaseous atoms are obtained. तो इसकी हमें enthalpy दी हुई है, it is given 715, right? So you can say 715 kilojoule per mole. Then Cl2 के atomization दी हुई है, enthalpy of atomization means chlorine Cl2 gaseous is changing to 2 atoms of gaseous, chlorine gaseous atoms are formed. So इसकी enthalpy जो है, enthalpy of atomization, students, enthalpy of atomization is always positive, right? And in case of diatomic molecules, enthalpy of atomization is equal to enthalpy of bond dissociation. So 242 kilojoule per mole. So this is your fourth one, this is your third one, this is your second one, this is your first one. So this is given data to us, right? So our desired equation is this one, CCl4 gaseous is giving C gaseous plus 4 moles atoms of chlorine gaseous atoms are formed, right? So we need to calculate enthalpy for this reaction. So student, how we can obtain enthalpy for this reaction, right? As we do in our other questions, in the same pattern we are going to follow, right? So enthalpy will be added and subtracted accordingly. The reactions are added and subtracted, right? So you can see that desired equation is obtained by equation 3 adding with the 2 into equation 4, then minus equation first, then minus equation second. We will get the desired equation because students, you can see in first equation, because in a desired equation CCl4 जो है हमारे पास, that is in reactant side, right? So we need the CCl4 in reactant side. So you can see that how we can obtain this. So first of all, in third equation we will write carbon solid then plus fourth equation into 2, right? Then minus first equation. First equation is your this one, CCl4 gaseous, right? Then बिकॉज सब्ट्रैक्शन का मतलब क्या होता है कि जो प्रोडक्ट होते हैं रिएक्शन के, फर्स्ट इक्वेशन में जो प्रोडक्ट होंगे वो क्या बन जाएंगे, रिएक्टेंट बन जाएंगे, राइट? और जो रिएक्टेंट होते हैं वो क्या बन जाएंगे, प्रोडक्ट। तो ये प्लस हो जाएगा यहाँ पे। उसके बाद सेकंड इक्वेशन भी हम क्या करें, सब्ट्रैक्ट, तो इसमें भी हमारे पास ये क्या हो जाएगा, ऑन रिएक्टेंट साइड CCl4 लिक्विड। सो नेक्स्ट प्रोडक्ट में क्या आ जाएंगे, थर्ड इक्वेशन के प्रोडक्ट्स C gaseous, then plus 2 into fourth equation, then plus फर्स्ट इक्वेशन के जो रिएक्टेंट्स है वो प्रोडक्ट में आ जाएंगे, दैट इज CCl4 लिक्विड, प्लस सेकंड इक्वेशन के जो रिएक्टेंट्स हैं वो क्या आ जाएंगे, प्रोडक्ट में। ठीक है, तो बच्चे यहाँ पे देखो क्या हमारे पास सब्ट्रैक्ट हो रहा है, ये कैंसिल आउट हो रहे हैं। उसके बाद CCl4 लिक्विड, ये भी कैंसिल आउट हो रहा है। तो रिमेनिंग हमारे पास सॉलिड कार्बन, ये भी लिखा है। तो कौन से रिमेनिंग हमारे पास आगे, CCl4 गैशियस इज गिविंग C gaseous plus 4 moles of carbon, chlorine gaseous atoms, right? So you can clearly see that this is our desired equation, right? This is our desired equation and they both are same. So in the same manner you have to add and subtract the equations, sorry, in the enthalpies for these equations, right? In the manner we have done the reactions, in the same manner you will do addition and subtraction of the enthalpies also. So you will get, तो थर्ड इक्वेशन में हमारे पास एंथैल्पी क्या गिवन है, 715, देन प्लस 2 इंटू फोर्थ इक्वेशन में 242 माइनस फर्स्ट इक्वेशन 30.5 माइनस सेकेंड इक्वेशन इज योर minus 135.5. Right? So on solving you will get 1304 kilojoule per mole, right? So this is your enthalpy for this equation, right? जो आपको पूछा हुआ है, we get one answer. Another question they are asking is calculate the bond enthalpy for CCl bond in CCl4 gaseous, right? So students, in order to calculate bond enthalpy, so we will apply the formula. We know that bond enthalpy of CCl, right, in CCl4 average value, right, means average value we are calculating, it is 304 by 4. So answer comes out to be 326 kilojoule per mole, right? And this is your average value only, bond enthalpy for CCl bond, because students we know that chlorine में बच्चे CCl4 में हमारे पास CCl के 4 bonds होते हैं, right? तो एवरेज बॉन्ड जो एंथैल्पी आएगी इट विल बी 1304 by 4, और 1304 हमने अभी फाइंड किया है, राइट? ये वैल्यू वी आर ब्रेकिंग दिस CCl4 in the gaseous atoms only, right? So students, in order to know the solutions of more question, you can download Y School, the learning app. Thank you.